So today we're going to be looking at Play-Doh and looking at how we can use Play-Doh at home to help our children to develop lots of different skills. So the benefits of Play-Doh are that it's a real multi-sensory experience. We are able to change the texture, the smell, the colour of Play-Doh really easily. We can explore and get really creative on your child's level. It develops our lovely fine little motor skills and our manipulation skills with our hands, and is a great pre-writing exercise for our children that are a little bit older. And it is also really calming and relaxing. Now, a little recipe for Play-Doh. If you haven't got any at home, so either the ready-made stuff is absolutely fine, or if you haven't got a recipe today, I've literally just used a cup of flour, half a cup of salt, and added some warm water to create the texture that I was after. Try and create a texture that you and your children will be happy with, so if they're not happy with it being sticky or left on their hands, just keep adding a little bit more flour, and always remember to wash your child's hands after, because they are quite salty and won't taste very nice either. So starting at looking at Play-Doh, we can explore and manipulate on your child's own terms. The idea of this is just really to follow your child's own needs. If they're happy to explore on their own and you just sit by and facilitate, that is absolutely fine. You may want to help them to explore by putting your hand over theirs, or we want to encourage them so we can just see if they'll copy us rolling and squeezing the Play-Doh, even just pressing the Play-Doh, and watch their reaction. If they've had enough at any time, please just stop, pop it away, that's absolutely fine. But if they are really happy, we can look at changing the colour by adding a little bit of food colouring, or the smell by adding a little bit of cocoa powder as we're making it, or we can change the texture by adding things that we've just got at home, hopefully just a bit of pasta or a little bit of rice. And if we add things like rice into the Play-Doh, it adds a different sensory sort of texture element, and hopefully we'll just keep them interested for that little bit longer, and they'll want to explore it even further. We can also look at exploring the Play-Doh, hide things in it. So this is just a little wooden rattle. So if we hide it completely and shake it, look and wait for their response. Are they interested? Do they want to press it? Do they want to sort of see what's inside? So any wooden, plasticky toys, light up toys that you think you can hide in it safely, you could always have a go at that. And then to move on, if we want to start adding things to our Play-Doh, just things that you've got at home, forks, spoons, rollers, or even empty bottles, empty recycling bottles, we can press, roll over the Play-Doh. Do we want to make patterns in the Play-Doh with the fork? Can we practice our scooping skills? Can we scoop up the Play-Doh? And just let them explore with these tools at home. Mashed potato presses, cotton reels, anything that you've got at home, just add in with the Play-Doh and see if they'll explore it at that next level. Moving on from there, that's when we look at adding their toys into the Play-Doh. So they might have particular preferences to animals. Can we get them to pretend that the Play-Doh's food? Will they eat the Play-Doh? Do they like to stomp with the Play-Doh and stomp their animal prints? Do they want to make things with the Play-Doh? So do they want to make a snail? Do we want to add things we've got at home to make birthday cakes or have picnics? Literally just use things that you think your children might like, try and add them. And then again, moving further, your child really might have special interest in letters or numbers, and we can press them in, we can hide them, we can make little words, or we can add shapes and use them as presses or cutters, or start discussing what's the shape of this, what's the colour of this, to help move on your child with their Play-Doh. So hopefully that's given you some ideas of how we can use Play-Doh at home, different levels to use Play-Doh with, and like I said before, please just follow your child's lead, let them show you how they want to do it first, lots of commenting, can we extend that a little bit further, but if they've had enough, pop it away. It will last a few days in a container or in some cling film in the fridge for 2 or 3 days, and then you can keep reusing it. Good luck, bye!